Hi everyone, it's Nick here from Noterro. Today I'm going to show you how to process claims in Noterro when your account has been integrated either as an organization or as an independent with TELUS Health. This is only for our Canadian customers, so you have to be in Canada to take advantage of this feature. I want to show you a few things before we go ahead. So the first thing I want to show you is the form section. And in this form section I have created a custom form called insurance policy, and the reason I did this is you can send this out, so you can send this insurance policy form out to patients or clients, and when they complete it, it will get attached directly to their profile. So we'll take a look at the profile fields that I've enabled, and I've only enabled first and last name, so all these other fields are turned off. And in the insurance section, I have the insurer, policy name, policyholder, policy number, and member ID turned on, and the other ones I've left off because I'm not sure if the patient or client will have this information. And so I can add this information at any point to their policy once it's been stored to their profile. So I've left off prescriber name, accident type, accident date, and payable to. So the only information that they're going to need to provide is this information that I have turned on. So again, this is in the form section under templates. So we'll take a look at Sarah because I already have a policy added. So if I go to the insurance section, you can see that I've sent her a form and she's completed it, so I can go and take a look at it. And she selected Canada Life. It's a work-related policy. She's put in the policy number and the member ID. These are the additional details that I've left off that form that I can fill in if I need to fill these in. Okay, and then she's the beneficiary holder of this policy. She selected that. And if you have this additional information, you can populate it if you want. And any information that you update, you'll need to click Save. So now that I have a policy attached to her profile, I can go ahead and process a claim. So the very first thing I need to do is I need to create an invoice. So I'll go to the billing section, and normally you'd probably do this through the calendar. So I'll add an invoice, and we'll select the location, our TELUS location. We'll select a product, and it's just a regular physiotherapy visit. And I'll put the practitioner. Again, you normally would do this through the calendar, so you wouldn't have to do these steps. So it's a regular physiotherapy visit with the practitioner. And we'll add the billing code. So the billing codes have been saved to your clinic based on the profile that you select. So I'll start typing, and we'll just say it's therapy. And if you need to add more billing codes, you can add more billing codes. And so the cost is $45. Okay, so it's the same cost, or what's the value of this? I can override this if I can make this. I change this to a lower, higher value if I want to. If there's no tax, I can apply tax. And the duration, we're setting the duration because some insurers require a duration, so the duration is there as well. The next step is that you have to add a claim to that policy that we've saved on Sarah's profile. So if you go back to the insurance section, you'll see there's that policy. So I can copy from a previous claim that I did, but I'm just going to select the policy itself. And so it's that work-related policy. It's payable to the clinic, and those are the additional fields if you want to add them in, and I'll just add the claim. So the claim's been added, and you can see now there's the eClaims badge, and I can preview that claim. If there's any additional information or errors on this page, we'll identify those errors that you'll need to correct before you submit them. Your provincial coverage was exhausted, is defaulted on to no, and you'll leave that as no, and you'll agree to the terms and conditions. And you can either check the eligibility or you can submit the claim. Let's check the eligibility. Okay, so we submitted $45 and they said it's eligible for $40.50. So I can close this. We'll come back to submitting a claim in a second. So I can close this information, and I've checked the eligibility. So let's go actually back to the invoice, okay? and you can see that right now the patient owes $45 because we're only in preview mode. So this is the information of that claim. So it's Canada Life, and if we want to view that, so we're going to actually pop that open, and you can see there's that eligibility check that we sent. So if you click on this, you can download that information. So at any point you can see what they were eligible for at this period of time. Okay, so we can preview that again, and we can still see it's in draft form. So we'll preview that. And here's that same information, and we'll agree to the terms, but this time we're going to actually submit the claim. And we'll wait for it to return. And now the status has been marked as approved, and we can download this as well, this claim submission, if we want, for our records. So we'll just close this off. And if we go to the invoice, now the invoice has changed because it's evaluated different, because now the insurer owes $40.50 and the patient owes $4.50. So you can collect payment from the patient, and you can, as your normal workflow, you can collect that $4.50 and wait for the insurer payment to come in to mark this as paid. And we'll go through the payment process in just 1 minute. I just want to show you one other workflow here. So if we go to, I believe it's this invoice. Let's see if this is the invoice that we have. No, it's might be this invoice. Yep, this is the invoice. So we have a different scenario here where the practitioner Karen is listed both as an independent in this organization, and she's listed as an associate provider as well. So if I edit this invoice, you'll see there's a bit of a different workflow when you're processing a claim. So when you're processing the claim, you're processing it for Karen Devlin, or you can have to do the Magic Touch connection. The Magic Touch connection would be the clinic, and Karen Devlin would be the independent. So there's additional information. So they're a massage therapist, and in this case, it's going to be processed through Karen Devlin's account versus the clinic account. So that's just another workflow that you need to be aware of when you see this information. So we'll just close this off. I just want you to be aware of that. And we're going to add payment. So we have to go actually to our billing section. We'll go to our billing section, and we're going to go insurer payments. And so when the payment comes in, so we can see that there was already a payment for Canada Life, so we'll receive the payment. And we'll select the insurer. It was Canada Life. The method of payment, they sent us a check for $40.50. And I can issue it to the claims, so the specific claim that I want to, or I can add it to credit. So if I want to come back to it, if your workflow suggests that you need to come back to it, you just want to add this to add it to credit, that you're going to come back and issue to claims, you can do that. But we're going to issue it directly to the claims, and we'll select our claim here. And so we're going to select this one here, and we're going to pay this claim off. So the information that they sent, that we submitted the $45. They said we're eligible for $40.50, so the co-insurance was actually $40.50, and we received $40.50. And then we can mark it as paid. And then we come back to this invoice. You'll see the insurer portion has been paid off, and the patient balance is still $4.50. So that's how you'd process a claim through Noterro, that when your account is integrated directly with TELUS Health. So again, it's important before you go through this workflow that you set up as an independent or an organization, or else this workflow will not work. So thanks for watching. If you want to learn more about Noterro features, you can watch the complete crash course video here. Also click subscribe to be notified as soon as new videos are released. Thanks again.